Please subscribe the channel for more videos. We promise to keep you entertained. In the last episode, Ushio saved the life of Nakamura, but after that, Inu left with GMA. Now, Ushio admits Nakamura to the hospital because she was badly injured. But Kiryu still cannot believe that Hakuman's minions went into his head and ate all his memories of Ushio and Tora. Kiryu wants to save Inu, so he asks Ushio if he knows where Inu is. Then Ushio tells him she is under the ocean off the coast of Okinawa. Knowing about this, Kiryu decides to go to rescue her. But Tora tells him Inu went to watch over Hakuman on her own. Besides, so long, we are not fully prepared for battle. Hakuman must remain sealed now. Because of this, Kiryu becomes very sad. He wants to save Inu by any means possible. Then Ushio tells him, even if we go now, there is nothing we can do. Because to fight an enemy, we must first understand them. Now Kiryu understands Ushio's point, so he decides to research about Hakuman and then leaves from here. On the other hand, Osha still does not remember about Ushio and Tora, while Ushio fought with Goran to save them. That's when Shino says, Ushio did not think twice about risking his own life to save Nakamura, but I never thought a human would be able to move my heart. Then Osha says, it could be that boy and that monster just might become our hope. Here Ushio comes to his house with Tora, where Hayu was waiting for him. Ushio gets very happy seeing him because he still remembered about Ushio. Then Hayu says, one of my eyes has the ability to see through all lies. After this, all three start talking and moving forward. Suddenly, the sound starts coming from the beast spear. Then they see that many monsters are standing in front of them. But now, Ushio gets very surprised because they were looking exactly like Tora. But their behavior seemed very strange. Now seeing them, Tora goes to attack but Hayu stops him. Because the beast spear has stopped responding and the beast spear responds only to the malicious intent of monsters. Which means they do not have that because they are summoned here by the spear. Hayu then tells Ushio that they are called as a fuse, but Ushio had never heard of them. Then Hayu tells him they are monsters whose names and even nicknames remain a mystery, and actually Tora is also as a fuse. Now Ushio wonders how Hayu knew about it. Then Hayu says, I went back in time with Tokusaka and saw the monster that stole the lives of my wife and child 15 years ago. Also, I found out another truth. Suddenly, Goran also comes here. Seeing him as a fuse goes to attack, but Goran cuts his head and his blade and tells Tora, I have come to deliver you all your fates. Hearing this, Tora gets very angry. That's when Hayu calls Goran a Sakue. Now Goran is surprised by this, but still he didn't understand the whole thing. Then Hayu starts telling, around 1700 years ago, there was a thief. He did not have the heart of a human. All he cared about was how he could live as easily as possible. But ultimately, the man came under the pursuit of the government. When he fled into the mountains, he saw a spear there, which was actually the beast spear. Suddenly, a monster came there, but at the same time, the beast spear also got activated and it killed the monster. Now, because of this, the thief understood the whole thing. From that day on, the man made good money by defeating monsters. The man fought countless monsters, but eventually his body changed. Now, Hayu tells Ushio that the same thing happened to you too. But you were saved, but the man was not saved. So eventually, he changed and became as black as his heart. Hearing this, Ushio could not believe it. Then Hayu says, I was shown by Tokusaka what happened to all those who previously possessed the beast spear. Meanwhile, Tora gets angry at Goran and goes to attack him. But Goran was also very powerful, because of which Tora's lightning power has no effect on him. After this, Tora comes to attack him again, but this time Goran injures him with his blade. Now Ushio also understands that as a fuse were once humans that used the beast spear. That means Tora was also a human. Just then Goran starts telling Tora, I was asked to kill all the other as a fuse by one of Hakuman's avatars. I do not have any memories from when I was human either. But there is a little memory from when I was stoned. Now Ushio is shocked to hear this, and he thinks Tora must also have been turned into a stone before. Then the other Asafus tell him this did not happen to Tora because he should have something personal against Hakuman. Hearing this, Ushio is shocked. Then Tora starts asking Goran about his memory. Then Goran starts telling, one day Hakuman's avatar came to me. He said, your darkness has taken physical form, but those who become as a fuse turn to stone and sleep. But after their long sleep, the next they'll wake up for their final battle with Hakuman. So once they have awakened, they will not know where I am, and the one thing I truly find annoying is the beast spear. But I need to take care of the Azafuse too. After this, Hakuman's avatar promised to give up some power to Guran, with the help of which he can kill monsters stronger than he has ever killed before. Now he attacks Tora and injures him very easily, but then his eyes go to Hayu, who was smiling looking at him. After this, Hayu starts saying, I have finally been reunited with someone I wanted to see so badly. Because actually, the monster who killed his wife and daughter is Guran. But that day, Guran had intentionally left alive Hayu. So Hayu asks Guran the reason for this. Then Guran says, I wanted to see how much agony a human who just lost his wife and daughter would die with. Now, hearing this, Tora angrily goes to attack Goran, but Ushio stops him and says Hayu's hand is covered in scars from searching for him and almost dying. If that thing did not exist, he could have been a good dad and never suffered any pain or hardship. So Goran is not yours. After this, Hayu angrily attacks Goran, but this has no effect on him, and he also starts attacking Hayu. But next time, Hayu sticks one spell into his body and blows out one of his eyes. Now Goran gets very angry because of this. He then attacks Hayu with his power, but even Hayu does not give up and starts injuring him because he wants to avenge the death of his family. But then Goran attacks with his blade and injures Hayu. After this, he starts saying to Hayu, that right eye of yours, which I clawed out, I hear it allows you to see monsters. After this, he goes to destroy his eye. Then all of a sudden, other Azafus start trembling with fear because Goran's other friends had also come here. Now Goran does not kill Hayu today and leaves from here because Hakuman must be ready for something. But after this, all the Azafus starts turning into stone. Seeing this, Ushio is shocked and does not understand anything. Then Azafus says, we must turn back into stone because the source of Hakuman's power is the fear of the unknown. And after that, all of them turn into stone. Now Ushio also understands this because Saya had told about it earlier. After this, Ushio puts bandages on Hayu's injuries when Tora was having fun eating ice cream. But then he gets into an argument with Ushio and the two start fighting again. Seeing this, Hayu says, you two never change regardless of the situation, and this was amusing to me. Then Tora asks him if Goran is more powerful. On this, Hayu says, I will finish him off next time, no matter what happens to me. But after that, I would like to watch your battle too. Hearing this, Tora says, it seems you have changed now. Then Hayu says, the crescent moon does strange things to one's heart. That's all it is. After this, Hayu starts leaving from here because the seal he put on Goran should let him know where Goran is. But Tora forbids him to do all this right now. Then Hayu says, it appears that I am not the only one who has changed. After this, he thanks both of them and leaves from here. On the other hand, Atsuzwa finds a strange lady in his office, but no common man could come in this building. So Atsuzwa immediately understands that she is actually a yokai. Then the lady tells him, I am not here as your enemy. I have come here with an urgent request, but Atsuzwa does not understand this. After which the lady tells him, I am GMA. I am the woman who watches over Hakuman along with the beast spear. But this lady was not like GMA at all. Here Nakamura regains consciousness today. If you are enjoying this video, hit the like button and show some love. but she is surprised to see herself in the hospital. After this, the nurse tells him that a boy admitted you here. Hearing this, Nakamura asks the nurse about the boy, but the nurse does not know about Ushio. On the other hand, Ushio is watching as a fuse turned into stone and gets very sad. But at the same time, some special forces officers come here and ask Ushio to go with them because someone wants to meet him. Now Ushio was surprised by this, but still he and Tora go with. Ushio then tries to ask them who is that wants to meet with me, but the officer does not give any answer to this. Suddenly, Nagari comes from the front and attacks their vehicle, after which Tora angrily goes to attack him. Now, seeing him here, Ushio is shocked and Tora asks him, "Why have you not been turned to stone?" Ushio thinks these officers were actually spies for Hakuman. So Nagari attacked the car they were in, but Nagari reveals that he has taken Hakuman's side. Hearing this, Ushio is shocked and Tora also does not believe his words. Now, Ushio feels that Heiau is controlling Nagari. After which, Nagari says, "There are no Heiau controlling me," and now he gets ready to fight with them. But at the same time, the people of Hammer Institute come here. Seeing this, Nagari immediately starts leaving from here and says, "This will have to wait until next time." Now the officers bring Ushio and Tora to a building where Ushio sees the same two professors, but Heiau was trying to control them too. So Ushio immediately destroys them. Then the professor shows them the barrier project they have made, with the help of which they have been preventing the Heiau from invading their minds. But Ushio gets angry at them because they had involved him and Tora in their weird experiments. Then the professor says, "We have no regrets concerning that, because it was all very necessary." Hearing this, Ushio gets angry because many people died because of them. Then the professor states, "We have been continuing our research under the supervision of the Special Disaster Management Office, and our research data also includes the phenomenon of the Kuhame sect turning into stone." Hearing this, Tora starts asking about it. The professor then tells them the cause of this phenomenon is the Heiau. The monks forgot the existence of you two and the beast spear so that they would not fear Hakuman, but the Azafuse would not forget Hakuman. So they all turned to stone. But they should be waking up on their own soon and joining in the fight against Hakuman. Now Ushio understands that his dad and the others are not stuck like that forever. Just then the professor says this is only if Hakuman waits long enough for them to return, because Jasp is going to fire a missile at the stone pillar that lies before Hakuman. Hearing this, Ushio is shocked because his mother is there. Then the professor tells a lady called GMA appeared in front of Atsuzwa. She said to Atsuzwa, Hakuman has stored his evil power in the stone pillar before him, and he is going to make use of that power to destroy the barrier with it. Then she requests Atsuzwa to destroy the stone pillar, after which Hakuman's power will become nothing. On hearing this, Ushio says there is no way GMA would ever say that. Then the professor says that woman showed up at the homes of all the generals. Because of that, an abnormally abrupt attack order was issued, and the attack will commence tomorrow at noon. After this, the professor shows them the large-scale Killian oscillation device, which they are developing currently. But they are also thankful to Helena. Because of her, they got a lot of data about her. After this, the professor takes Ushio to show him something else. On the other hand, Nakamura has come out of the hospital because she wants to find that boy who saved him. But actually, Nakamura does not remember anything about Ushio. Here, the professor shows Ushio the armor of the rock eater. Seeing this, Ushio gets shocked. Then the professor tells that we have repaired it, so that this armor filled with demonic energy will probably be able to protect you. After this, Ushio keeps this armor with him and immediately leaves from here with Tora. Now Atsuzwa is also ready to leave for Okinawa base and has decided to destroy the stone pillar because he does not know this is actually a trick of Hakuman. Now Tora and Ushio are also on their way to Okinawa, but Ushio tells Tora to go home, after which Tora comes home with Ushio. Now Ushio goes inside the house to get some stuff. While Tora looks at Azafuse turned into stone and thinks, are these guys gonna turn back to normal and fight Hakuman in the final battle? Then all of a sudden, some evil Exafuse come here and destroy them. Seeing this, Ushio immediately comes here. Now, evil Exafuse starts saying, we came to destroy the Exafuse, but we found that things we want to destroy most, and we have got the next thing lined up too. And that is the petrified monks of the Kuhame sect. Hearing this, Ushio angrily goes to attack them, but now they had become even more powerful. They start attacking Ushio in a dangerous way. Seeing this, Ushio saves himself and immediately runs inside the house. Now, Tora tries to help Ushio, but then an evil Exafuse attacks him. After this, they destroy Ushio's house too. Because of this, they think they killed Ushio, but now Ushio was wearing the armor of Rock Eater, with the help of which he starts attacking them. Seeing this, other evil Exafuses come to attack him, but he easily kills them. Now, Ushio was very surprised because as soon as he put the armor on, it clamped onto his body and it is like it knows exactly how he wants to move. After this, Tora tries to free himself but he gets caught up in it, and now he does not understand what to do. Just then, evil Exafuse says, that is a 1,000-year root that drives itself into the bodies of monsters and becomes one with the ground. Seeing this, Ushio comes to save Tora, but the evil Exafuse attacks him too, after which even the armor of Rock Eater does not work. Now the evil Exafuse starts beating Tora, during which his blood falls on the stoned Exafuse, and now they start saying, take us to the battle with Hakuman. Tora is shocked by this and tells them there is no way you can fight. Then Exafuse says, as long as you are here, we can fight. Meanwhile, the evil Exafuses come again to attack Tora, but now an Exafuse who had turned into stone attacks and destroys them in a moment. Now they generate an armor on Tora's body as well. Seeing this, evil Exafuses get shocked. Now Exafuses start saying to Tora, you are going to take us to Hakuman and we'll give you our powers. After this, they get free Tora. But now Tora had no other option. That's why he promises them. After which Exafuses eliminate the evil Exafuse with their power. Now Ushio comes to Tora, but after that all the Exafuses change into the shape of a crown. Seeing this, Ushio says, even after ending up like that, they still want to fight Hakuman? After this, Ushio takes some of his old things which was given to him by his friends. Now he comes to that place where he liberated Tora 1 year ago. After this, Ushio comes into the basement where he sees Tora sitting in the corner. Now, seeing him, Ushio gets scared. But then we come to know actually both are acting like the same when the two met for the first time. By doing this today, both of them enjoyed a lot. Suddenly, Tora tries to eat Ushio again, but he stops him with the beast spear. Then Tora tells Ushio, the only thing different from the last year is that you are able to use the beast spear now. On this, Ushio says, that is not right. You have changed a lot too. And now, both leave from here together. And the episode ends here. Please subscribe the channel for more such videos and let us know in the comment box about your favorite part of the video. Thank you for watching.